Okay. Go ahead.
We use the extruder as an example here of our solutions in the plastics industry, where we have proven solutions, canned software that are ready to go to be implemented with the OEM, or even for a retrofit, which is also very popular. So if we take a look at the extruding applications, let's just take a quick look at the HMI. Let's go back to our home screen here, and this brings us to a little example of what we offer from the standpoint of the solution, from the HMI, the screens, and as well in our automation, the automation programs that are canned, so we can implement a very open and a very easy to implement solution for the plastics industry. So as an example with the extruder, we have the application as well where it's very open, allows us, if we're doing a retrofit, very modular, so we can configure it to exactly the needed hand. But it gives you a good percentage of your complete automation, HMI, and plastic solution already canned for you.
Perfect.
Okay, let's move over to the other side of the wall, and we'll sort of move into our heating control. So as we look in the typical plastics industry, we have a lot of heating control. So our heating control on the backside sort of takes over from where we go with our complete solution for the software, and we take a look at our heating solutions. So our heating solutions, and very popular for many plastics applications like thermoforming, but also for applications where we need heat control and a paint booth. We look at automotive as well. We have a lot of different heating solutions. So this is our next generation heating solution that we have here, and showing an example here on the right, if we can move down just a little bit. And this is an example of our three versions of our heating control. What you see is the unit in the middle right here. It's very modular as well. So this does all of our heating control, has an interface back to Profinet. So it's also tied into our PLC solutions. So it's with our TIA, totally integrated automation solution. We can also bring our heating control on. So this is our heating controller, and this is our heating devices, or what we would actually control the heating devices with, I should say. So each of these blocks here are 3 different zones. This unit we see here to the right, same thing, very modular with a control unit, but this one controls 9 with that connector, 9 with that, so 18 with each modular standpoint. So we can really be very scalable as well. And the solutions that we're seeing here are IP20. We also have an IP65 solution as well for the heating control. So again, very modular to fit your
It's flexible, it's very flexible.
Very flexible, very modular. And again, our canned solutions with the TIA for the heating control, and basically as well the control tying it back into our automation, our totally integrated automation. And a big part of that is our diagnostics as well.
Okay.
All right, moving from the heating control, we'll take a look at getting down into the actual power here, and we'll take a look at our motors and our drives, VFDs for the motors. So very popular in the plastics industry is going to the torque motor, where this is a direct drive motor where we eliminate the gearbox. So we eliminate, make it a lot smaller. This is also a liquid cooled motor, so that's a big benefit as well, because a lot of people are looking to reduce the cost. So this is a liquid cooled direct drive torque motor. It gives us very low speed, very high torque. It's really a perfect fit for the extruding applications. Since it is a very high pull number motor, very low RPM, we also use it for a lot of our motion control applications too, because it's extremely precise, and with no gearbox it also gives us no backlash, so we can do very precise motion control applications with the torque motor as well. Beyond the torque motor, we also have our motors.
I have this information in my press kit, do you think?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
But, if you would like some additional information, I can give you. This will be a rundown.
This one and this another one.
Okay.
Because our
We'll
key
definitely
parts
make sure we have the heating control. And
this is the code.
So this is a water cooled. This is the torque motor we're looking at.
That model, yeah.
And again, very precise for motion control, but also very popular for extruder type applications as well. We move into more of the motion control type motors. We have our 1PH8, and unique about this 1PH8, it can also be water cooled or air cooled. but this can also be an induction motor or it can be a synchronous motor.
Synchronized. Yeah.
So it has the same stator. We just have two different rotor designs, whether you want asynchronous or
You
synchronous.
can shift one
Yes.
to other.
Yeah, using the same basic form factor that we have for the stator, we offer both induction and servo in the one V8.
Basically, flexibility is a strength.
It's flexibility, and it covers such a wide application range. The fact that we can serve both induction and servo applications. We also have a wide range of geared motors and servo geared motors as well. Then we move down to our standard gear motor, what we would have, or excuse me, our standard servo motor that we would have. That's the 1FK7 motor, and this is a workhorse for many of the motion control applications.
Different sizes, obviously.
Yep. Now to accompany our motors, we have our drive range. We start off with just the simple VFDs, and that would be our Dynamics V20 range. As we continue in the Dynamics
This is the control.
Yep, and we have a fully integrated family. So everything from a simple VFD to more general purpose applications, all the way up to our high performance and system type applications, it all fits in the same Dynamics drive family. So again, gives us just a wide range of applications that we can cover with our one integrated family, Dynamics.
Excellent. Yeah, well.
Yep. And we could go on further. If you want to know more information on drives, I can go into more detail as well.
Well, why not?
Okay, sure. Let's start off with our general purpose, because this is it's a general purpose, so it's found throughout many industries. If we look at our general purpose range, we see we actually offer it in three different form factors. There's what we call the compact form factor. Then we have the G120 or G120 modular, as we call it. And we call that modular because, as you can see, it is a modular design. So this is all the brains, this is all the power. So for the brains, you really fit it to the application at hand. So depending on your performance level, depending on what safety functions that you need, how much I/O you need, Profibus, Profinet, you have a full range of applications that you can choose from, a full range of products that you can choose from. And then we have a common base of power modules that they fit to. And these can be regenerative or non-regenerative power modules. We also offer the capability of having just your standard air-cooled or external air-cooled, where the heatsink fits out the back of the cabinet. So basically it reduces your cabinet.
Exactly.
Yeah, reduces your cabinet. And then the G120 also extends into what we call the D, or the decentralized format, where we have higher IP ratings up to IP65. So those can be mounted right on the machine. And that's extremely popular for conveyor type applications. We move into the systems type application drives. We have the Dynamics S120. The S120 line is very modular. It can be a single access drive just like the G120, but very popular is the multi-access range that we have. And again, this allows us very high modular flexibility. Whether we want to be a regenerative system, a non-regenerative system, whether it's going to be 3 axes, 6 axes, 8 axes, 9 axes, we can easily accommodate to the exact application.
Escalate and interchange.
Exact fit every time with the system type applications. And we can extend the S120 out to a motor mounted inverter. So we take the motor inverter from the cabinet and we mount this right to our 1FK7 motor, and this is the decentralized S120M. So the S120M motor mounted inverter, nice thing about this is that between the drive cabinet and the machine, we run a single hybrid cable out to it, and we daisy chain this cable from one axis to the next axis. So if you had a typical 5-axis system, you would typically have 5 power cables and 5 encoder cables running whatever distance it was.
You have only one. I have
one hybrid cable between the drive cabinet to the machine. So again, it's a big innovation, and again, it's an example of how we continue to innovate on our system platform. All right, staying on the same drive technology, I want to talk to you a little about industrial Ethernet connectivity. So our demo, which we'll see right to your right here, will give us an example of our industrial Ethernet connectivity. We'll come around this side of it.
Okay.
So, In this example, we're still showing a lot of our drive technology. So this is the G120 compact. This is the G120 decentralized. So we looked at the modular over there. This is the compact, and this is the decentralized version of the G120. Now, the nice thing about this is it's actually two systems. They're just a mirrored system, cut right down the middle. Everything on this side is running Ethernet IP protocol. Everything on the left side is running Profinet protocol. And you can see the interoperability between both systems. So both systems have a PLC, both systems have a remote I/O. They're both connected to the same scale and switch. They both have VFDs connected to them. And we start them both, and we can see that they're both operating together. So both industrial Ethernet protocols we can run on both of our systems, and we have connectivity for both protocols as well. So this gives you just, again, a wide range of flexibility in your industrial Ethernet connectivity, which, again, that's becoming an extremely popular subject right now, is everybody moving from their technology to industrial Ethernet capability.